Our next guest has turned his personal journey of overcoming addiction and homelessness into a powerful mission to help others.
Something our next guest, Adam Vibe Gunton.
Adam Vibe Gunton.
Adam Vibe Gunton.
Adam Vibe Gunton.
Adam Vibe Gunton
Knows firsthand.
What led you to start Recovered on Purpose?
3 years ago, I was homeless. I was 86 from a homeless shelter, and I was addicted to the worst kinds of drugs going into my arm. And where I'm at now, I wouldn't have been able to know that this is possible.
Well, what led me to start it is just my own journey of struggling with addiction for so long. I was trying to get clean for 7-8 years. At the end of it, I was homeless. I was 148 pounds and kicked out of the homeless shelter, so I was super homeless. You would think that a rock bottom, that they call it a rock bottom, would make you stop using drugs, but what a lot of people don't understand that haven't experienced drug addiction is that you can't. You still have to figure out those steps. You still have to figure out that relationship with God and whatever it is that's going to give you that purpose to want to live in recovery. I went to Columbine High School. I was all-state wrestler, football player, captain of the defense of our state championship team. I had this spiritual awakening that I didn't want to use drugs anymore for the first time since I was 12 years old. And I knew at that moment that it was my purpose to help addicts.
For so long, the messaging around this has been just say no, right? Abstain, don't use. But you say that's ineffective for young people. Why?
Yeah, for kids, whatever you tell us not to do, we're going to want to do. We're going to want to know why. And my belief is we have to start talking about what to do. We have to get them excited about, those things that those dreams they had. I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a police officer. I want to, own a business or something. We have to encourage them to do that because the best prevention is giving a life that they actually want to live. Have something for them to focus on that, that life doesn't support drug use. 7.5 years ago, I was homeless. I was kicked out of a homeless shelter. I was 148 pounds. And now I'm 220 pounds and 7.5 years sober. For 7 years, I didn't think that I was going to be able to stop. I was one of the ones that was thought of as a hopeless case. Our stories can reach people in a way that no one else can. A therapist that hasn't been through addiction can't touch the heart of an addict that's struggling. But when we share our stories about what we went through, how we overcame, and what life is like now, they find hope in those stories.
The purpose of life is a life of purpose. For many, the journey is finding that purpose. Eddie Randall talked to a man who says he found his purpose through recovery. He shares his story and mission to now help others.